Hello, everyone. So, welcome to the show tonight. For those of you that are just tuning in, my name's Rob Hernandez. We've been doing this show for a couple of months now. So basically, what we do is live ghost box sessions. So, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and throw them in the chat, and we'll get to your questions. And yeah, we started a little bit late. I was trying out a couple of things, testing out some things. So yeah, it's kind of interesting because I'm trying to do experiment with like vape smoke ITC and yeah, I just got a kind of a cool picture. So anyway, so yeah, it's been a crazy week so far. Had to get a couple of boxes built. So hey Patty, welcome back. Hope everything's okay. I know you got banned for a little while, thanks to me. So just with that being said, be careful on what you type in. into the chat into the chats because Facebook is cracking down on people typing in like cuss words and things like that. It's just crazy. So there's been a couple of people that got banned, that got booted off. So um, anyway, wow. Okay. Well, hope everything's okay, Patty, and hope you're recovering well. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you got out of Facebook jail pretty quick. So, yeah, like I said, I mean, we'll start doing some sessions here pretty quick. Um, like I said, since got started a little late. So, I hope everybody had a good week. So, as if anybody missed last week's show, it was kind of crazy. We had the REM pod going off like crazy. Um, and so yeah, we had like a couple of people setting off the REM pod. There was a little girl coming through. Um, there was mail coming through. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. We'll see if that will happen again. So I do have a new REM pod that I built. It looks like looks like a book, and it's sitting right next to the black mirror. Yeah, I did have a birthday. Um, it was the 21st, but anyway, so we'll see if yeah, I'll start. Like I said, if anybody has any questions, we'll start doing some box sessions here in a couple of minutes. The smell of the vape that I'm using is pretty. It smells really good. It's like a berry mix. So, um, yeah, I wish I could share the picture with you guys. It was kind of cool. Well, thank you for the birthday wish there, Rihanna. It kind of looks like a dog. It's pretty interesting. And I was asking if there's any spirit here with me tonight, and yeah, that's what I got. Like I said, there's been other people doing it. I kind of wanted to experiment with it, so just to see what would happen. But yeah, it's kind of a cool picture. Kind of looks like a dog running. Um, and that's just a raw photo. I didn't play around with any lighting or anything, but anyway, hopefully we'll start doing that. Maybe next week. I did order a strobe light, so I wanted to experiment, kind of like with some vape smoke and a strobe light as we're doing a ghost box session, seeing if anything would appear in the vape smoke. Um, since it's been really active here, like especially last week, um, and the week before, it was a little active, but not as crazy active as it was like here last week. Um, hopefully, you guys can all hear me okay. Well, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. I'm just trying to think. How can I do this? I'm not going to worry about it. I was going to share the picture with you guys, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I just don't want to take up too much time. So yeah, I've been going to bed really early too. Um, so today I didn't even take a nap. So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to last. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to go to 4 in the morning. Um, I'm sorry, Raina. So I was just reading all of the comments. Thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. Do, do, do. All right, so I'm getting a lot of questions. So yeah, anybody that asked questions, I'll get to those questions. Um, there's there's a couple, but the best thing to do is wait until you have questions to ask them. Um, Once we start doing the box sessions, that way I won't have to scroll back down. All right, this is weird. So I don't know if you guys have been noticing me looking over my shoulder, but there was a couple of times when I could have swore I saw like a shadow on this side on on my over my right shoulder. Anyway, so I just kept on seeing something over my right shoulder. So yeah, but there was nothing there. And then just a second ago I just saw my breath. So that's the same thing that happened last week. Where I saw my breath and I'm freaking hot. It's not really cold in here. So for me to see my breath, that's kind of weird. I just saw it again. And it's like I said, it's not cold in here at all. Yeah, the energy is picking up already. Um all right, let's hopefully damn, I keep on freaking keep on seeing stuff around. All right. All right, let's just go ahead and we'll go ahead and get started. So if anybody has any questions that they want to ask, go ahead and ask them here. So put in um go ahead and put like a letter Q in front of the question, and then so put in the letter Q and then like a space, and then just put in your question if you wanted me to ask a question during the ghost box session, and we'll go ahead and get started. So what I'm doing is, so during the ghost box session, you might hear radio stations coming through. Um but basically what you're going to hear is so if you hear any radio stations coming through, that's normal. Now what you're going to be listening for is any type of responses that might be relevant to your questions. And so basically what you'll hear is you'll start hearing voices coming through. Um so if you hear like a lot of names coming through, things like that, that's normal. That's not normal radio station broadcasts, or if you start hearing things normal things that you won't hear on the radio, then you'll know that spirit communication's coming through. So that's just the way that it goes. So it's like basically we're trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. So there might just be a lot of words being thrown out. Sometimes there's full sentences thrown out. And then we'll kind of put those pieces of the puzzle together, try to form a sentence, or see if there's any responses to anybody's questions. But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me turn these on, and I'm going to run a couple of different boxes. So anyway, I'll go ahead and get started. Anyway, I was doing some testing of some other boxes this week, so I forgot I disconnected some wires. So let me just connect the ghost box into my mixer real quick, and then we'll get started.
Kin. Store. UK.
Okay, everything's set there. So let's go ahead and get started.
Highway.
Secure.
Who just said my name? I heard Rick and I heard Rob. Who just said who? What the hell? Ian? There's an Ian here with us. Do you have a message for Ian? Is there a Jeff here with us tonight? Jessica wants to know if her grandma Mimi, Shirley Mimi, visits her. Marley wants to know if there's any messages from Moose or Molly. Who just said Dad? Rob. Olive? Is there an Olive here with us? Lisa wants to know what does her brother Carl need to tell her. Ian wants to know who watches them, relatives or not. Who are they? Do they know who the Inquisitor is? Who just said me? Is somebody trying to talk to Ian? Where are the bodies of Sinclair and Classic? Jenny wants to know if Cliff likes where his picture is. Can you guys hear anything now?
Well, but they shot to sing. That was top with because is point.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Got happened now. Yeah. Can you if you the could
So who is asking for Ian? Who's him? Mimi, Shirley Sharp. Do you watch over Jessica? Who just said Rob again? Can you give us your name? Kit Kat wants to know if her recently passed Beagle Annie is with her dad, Daniel. Maggie? Who's Maggie? Why do you keep on calling my name?
See.
Shirley, are you here with us? I heard you say your name. Who are you here to speak with?
To the
I just heard Carl. Carl, do you have a message for Lisa?
much of it. 11. 7 and 5. Outside.
Shirley, who do you have a message for?
He's been
Most now.
gone.
Nothing.
I know. It's only
Games.
Who's laughing?
Everything.
Ian?
Everything.
Welcome back, Samantha.
Question. That
some
some
Is somebody watching Ian?
is going.
Hey,
That's have
not a
draft old
Earl.
predict them to
game.
After
it's gonna step
falling.
office for the
Eagle.
Christy wants to know if her mom, Charlotte, has any messages for her.
about
From
Really.
Who just said this hurts?
back
just
Renee?
as it
one
The
they're gonna pay.
food said,
Dean? Is there a Dean here?
you know,
just like
My name is Rob. What's your name?
Seen
Dean?
does.
seen
game.
Who keeps on saying Dean? There was a male and a female that said Dean. Yeah?
And who really
felt
And
there was
we're doing
day.
great.
Who just said Rob? Emma, are you here with us again tonight?
Work
Ever to blank.
to go. The certain
Things right, but they
to do country
Dean, who are you here to speak with?
early.
pay
Be with
Just
commit
seen
Tess needs to know if she needs to know anything.
seems like
sure if you
back.
you
Who's in the room with me?
a talk
When what
variant
Girl?
you from the
going
it's gonna make
Shirley, I heard your name again. Who are you here to speak with?
show
Who just said Charlotte?
can't
on its
see
in
this 40
spec
hotel
the west and
while
good time.
I just heard a woman said, yeah.
Country
is
from
So, Shirley, is that you?
not
heard that
that
Matthew we come
Matthew? Matthew, who are you here to speak with?
about
Twitter at J
getting out
because we
Rob?
who the
So, Peter, or Matthew, how can I help you?
seen
I knew
Who's here to speak with Samantha?
and what 20
to
limits to other
Who's here to speak with Chelsea?
number of
Is Rose or Leo here?
about
if you
also the
Email.
These are the way the
Yeah, who's the female?
Really? Really?
abortion.
Very. Here.
Lounge Harry.
Actor.
Who just said she's here?
That
Umbrella.
went out. Took this.
Who keeps on saying my name?
Post said,
How can I help you?
30.
Long over.
If,
To be.
I don't know.
I'm sure.
Vomit.
Samantha wants to know when her baby is coming to the physical world.
To.
Decent. And they
Hex.
Leo, do you have a message for anybody?
Sorry.
are dead.
Her dad?
Oh,
They're.
Sliver.
Carpos.
Come.
Bye.
No.
Does somebody have a message for Paula?
He's
Strength.
Mama.
To be
Now I
about
It's great. Some.
get me.
New car.
Yeah, Chelsea, I said Leo for her her dad or for my dad.
President.
with the
Be down.
you and I
Now
our heart.
It's a
1,000.
Who just said her heart?
What?
Heart
ending.
You just said heart again.
for
That.
11.
DC.
30.
Did somebody break her heart?
Course.
is
Trees.
Whether the rest.
ahead.
You know,
Old shit. As
Long.
Quad
or
On.
far.
Are these messages for Chelsea?
is
End up.
Yes.
And
He's
Fred.
back up
for top.
today.
every
Freak.
Leo
Has
City.
Who's dead?
you're
Somebody said fall and then dead. What happened?
Generation.
practically
For the
him. Had
Who's him?
Both.
By the way,
basically
Bard.
And
now
Work.
business
Win.
and
Do homes again. Dead.
out to
important. Dick.
along
In.
a home
Does Fred visit
and
Because.
Jenny and Lucy?
20
We.
Thing.
Like.
to that
And
Are you entered?
Braid.
The
Shield.
that I
tool.
Who just said Lindsay?
And
other
His family.
well.
The
life
for
Shirley, can you say Mimi if you're here?
actually
right
English.
no
if I motor believe
Look at
work with
looking
the
about
now. It's
Esther wrong.
I know.
Does anybody have any messages for Samantha?
The now.
All
Like
quarterback for the the
Like
Carl, can you tell Lisa what she needs to know?
advisors.
national
for that
Podcast.
Sheriff
Thing is
say
in play.
Who just said, Rob, kill me?
Republic.
Hip.
bring in the
Dog.
Who just came through in a deep voice and said, peace?
yes
here.
television. Far
Not
at the end. Television from Ferguson. Fun.
Or part
Robert James Scott, are you around? Corey?
Who? Code Matt. Did you? Who's
into me.
the only keep connected?
Which one?
Is Dino or Mario here for Chelsea?
Had them.
He was in it. Speak.
Who was that in the picture of that I took earlier tonight in the vape smoke?
He did. Honest.
Carry.
Comedian. But
Did I hear somebody say a dog?
Right.
you don't
On
fat. Is here.
Wow, I heard dog a couple of times. Yes, it was a dog.
You believe you're the
Emma? Is Emma here?
the praise.
Dick
With a
that
I want
Is Emma here with us?
on board.
sing
I just heard a dog again.
Just been
What was the name of the dog?
the light. I don't
always
it's to run kid
the
in
on
there and
Okay, guys, I'm going to end this session now.
you just
so all
Edgar, that's all right. It's okay to be late. I was a little late today also.
if you go ahead and what Just
So tonight, that's kind of weird. I don't think I ever said what I captured in the vape smoke tonight, but yeah, it looks like a dog. Shit.
You agree?
Wonder if I could share the picture. I mean, and I haven't even touched up anything or anything, but kind of looks like a dog running with his two front paws sticking out.
if
Did it say vape also?
Bing. We play
Let me see.
we have
Let me see if I could share it. It's just kind of interesting, and I haven't even touched it up or anything. But I also let me just go ahead and share it. Hold on one second.
Video
I-
service.
I got to email it to myself, and then I'll see if I can do a screen share. Hold on. I just think it's kind of interesting. That's why I want to bring it up.
You know,
Bear with me for a second while I pull this up. What's still going, Raina? Let me see here. Hold on one second. I'm trying to crop this. All right. I'm gonna share this really quick. Hold on one second. Close this down. Sorry about that. Just trying to get the picture up. Just somewhere where I can share this with everybody.
Yes.
The
The more the
going to
list
with
car.
said
Want to move sleep.
and
Atlanta.
All right, can you see that?
indeed my
All of
said need new
us re- and
for me
pound.
switch
We just
pro
got lots
analyst
of
happy
talk. I
a lot New York
Yes, I just thought it was kind of interesting, and that was, I mean, I haven't been doing this that long. I mean, this was just like a first attempt. I'm just trying to kind of play around with doing this. So it's still, I mean, there's other people that do it, and some of the results are like amazing, but this was only like the second picture that I took, and I was kind of yeah, I was kind of
web.
anyway, I just thought it was interesting.
time
not
it
I've discussed
fine fighting
very long.
some human
So anyway, I just had to share that.
It had
So there's, I'm still going to play around with this, but
danger Facebook
God
United
anyway, so that's that.
Then
any
Why? Okay. I don't know how you can hear the ghost box because I'm not feeding it out into the feed. Yeah, it's totally off. That's weird because I don't have any audio coming through the mixer at all. The only thing I have on is a mic. That's weird. Oh, mate. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird because I have the audio off on the mixer. And normally, I mean, I would hear it coming through the headphones. I didn't hear it at all. And it shows no audio coming through on the mixing board. So that was really strange. No, I mean, I totally get it. I mean, but that's weird. Um, that's totally strange. I have no idea how that was happening. Wow, that's crazy because like I said, I have like for the audio and I mean that makes no sense. I have no explanation on why you guys were hearing that because the way that that the mixing board and the software work together, the streaming software work together um I have to turn on the mixing board for you guys to even hear the ghost box. So I have to turn the volume up on the mixing board, and right now they're both the audio's off. The only thing I have the audio on is on the mic. So if I go, so I'm going to go down with the audio on the mixing board on the mic. So I'm turning down the volume now. Still talking. So you see, I went down for a minute, so or a second when I just turned the audio off, but I was still talking. Anyway, that's crazy. I have no explanation on how that was even possible. Anyway, um, so yeah, I just wanted to. So during that last session, um, I just wanted to share the picture because of what I asked. The question that I asked was what was in the vape smoke. Um, earlier when I took the picture, and then that came out, but there was some messages coming through for Erica, and Ian on that last session. So, um, that was pretty interesting. Yeah, um, I'll go back and rewatch it. Anytime anything weird happens um, during my broadcast, I go back and rewatch it. And sometimes I'll even edit and clip out portions of the show. Yeah, I heard Ian's name coming through a lot, and then I also heard Shirley was coming through for Eric. Sorry, I'm going through the messages. So anyway, Shirley was coming through, and Leo came through. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. Yeah, when we're doing this, when we're doing ghost box sessions, it does take a while for you to pick up on what's happening. Um, once you continue doing this for a while, you'll start picking up on things. It's a lot to take in. So, um, yeah, it's just a lot to take in. Um, I was thinking about using one of my other ghost boxes. Um, but the way that I have it set up is it picks up just responses only. So and responses don't come through like the sessions that we're doing now. So it would be, it might be very boring to watch. I'm not going to be, I mean, I'm being honest. So we might only get responses coming through like every I mean, it could even be a couple of minutes. So I mean, I could do that. I might do that with when I'm experimenting with using a strobe light and using vape smoke to see if we can pick up both spirit visually and audibly using the ghost box. So that's something that that I might do. No, I know. I mean, just right now, I mean, it would take me a little while to get everything set up. So um, maybe next week's show, that's what I'm going to do. Um, it just takes a little bit of planning, just because. Yeah, I know that was weird right now. I mean, because vape was coming up too. So I don't know if that's a sign for me to do more of that experimentation. Um, I don't know. Yeah, so sometimes Ian, what's happening is, I mean, because sometimes there's so much chatter going on that if you have the closed captioning turned on Facebook, then you'll be able to hear what, or you'll pick up on what's coming through. It might be easier. But trying to listen in, sometimes it gets real chattery. So what I'm listening for on my side is the lower voices that are coming through. Just because the audio's a little more compressed after it leaves here and it has to go over the internet, it's a little bit more compressed. So I'm hearing things live, and that's why you might hear me say some. Well, there's a little bit of delay when you guys hear the responses. So I'm hearing it live as it come through. So I might say something or type something in before you guys even hear it. Well, that's what I'm seeing anyway. By the time you guys are typing it in, I've already heard it and I've already repeated it or something like that. So anyway, just trying to explain on, how the ghost box works. So yeah, sometimes there's a lot of spirits trying to come through. And sometimes it gets where they're talking over each other. Um, so that's kind of why sometimes I'll even end a session just to kind of refresh. And sometimes I need a break because sometimes the energy's getting a little too heavy. Or if I'll kind of end if it gets a little negative or a lot of cuss words are coming through. Like I said, I mean, it's still being negative, so I'll just end it. Or there'll be just a time when I'm like, okay, it's time to end it because we're not getting that many responses. Um, so anyway, yeah, and sometimes also, you want to listen in for the same voices that are coming through. Um, because sometimes you might hear a bunch of different voices coming through. Always listen for another response from the same voice coming through and trying to communicate. That's another indication that we're picking up on. And yeah, the lower frequencies are going to be a little bit lower. They're going to be almost like whispers. So that's basically what I'm listening for. And those are the things that I'll repeat. So anyway, all right, we'll go ahead and start up another session. Let me get caught up on the chats really quick. All right. Sorry, I wanted to go back and make sure that I didn't I wasn't really paying attention to the chats as I was talking this time. All right. So we'll go ahead and start up another session here. And well, it looks pretty cold where everybody's at. It actually snowed here in Malibu on Tuesday. That was crazy. No, Melanie, you're not allowed to write. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast also. Well, obviously, I mean, I was just talking about Malibu, so. All right, Melanie, who do you want to talk to? No, you're not banned, Melanie. Not yet, anyway. As long as you don't cuss. Yeah, there's a lot of snow around. It's been raining a lot, so today's the first time the sun's been out for a little while. So driving around, I saw a lot of snow. It's kind of cool. Yeah, no cussing. That's I don't care if you guys cuss, but I mean, it's Facebook that will ban you, not me. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I know that we're just talking, and there's a lot of people here that are regulars, so we'll all get it'll get a little chatty in here. So I'm going to need somebody to help me out here. One day, somebody's going to have to jump onto the stream and help me out. People can ask questions as I'm like for some of the experiments that I want to do. Like I said, I just ordered a strobe light, so I'm going to turn on the strobe and like blow vape smoke to see if we can capture anything. Oh no, that's something that I'll have to experiment with. But if it does work, then I'm going to need somebody to help me out to ask questions via the. It'll be hard for me to kind of multitask, reading reading the questions, asking questions, or reading the chats and asking the questions and concentrating on blowing vape smoke. It'll be a little hard. So anyway, all right, cool. I mean, there's a few people that will volunteer. I mean, I could rotate people out. I mean, it'd be kind of fun to have different people helping me out. It'll make the show a lot more interesting too. Melanie, you would have to be here though. I multitask all the time. All right, Aaron. Yeah, we'll figure something out. All right, so I'm kind of glad that everybody kind of chats with or talks within the chat. It's kind of cool. And I try to interact with everybody in the chats. So I just like to do that because I mean it makes it more fun. I know, Corey, you always have to jump off because you have a Zoom meeting at like 10 in the morning. So I totally get it. I don't even know what time it is right now. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock there, Corey. It's almost 10 o'clock in the UK. Well, welcome, Paula. I didn't, yeah, welcome to the show. So, everybody that doesn't already know, I'll be giving away a ghost box. I'll be giving away a ghost box. Once I hit 1,000 subs on YouTube. So all you would have to do is go onto the YouTube channel and subscribe, and then click on the bell notification. That'll just tell you when I go live, or I post a new video. I might be doing some other video type of videos. I might be doing a new series. Going to some locations. They're going to be a little bit more of the dark. They'll have a little bit more of a dark content to them because we'll be going to murder sites. So it's something that I've been wanting to do. But anyway, there's a couple of Manson murder sites that I've been to, and we'll probably go back and do some filming and probably do some ghost box sessions there. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, the Manson, where the Mansons would hang out, it's probably about 20 minutes from here. So Spawn Ranch is only like 20 minutes from here. So I've been on New Spawn Ranch quite a few times. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and start up another session. I know we've just been chatting a lot, so yeah, we'll figure something out with people coming on and helping me out. But if anybody ever wants to come on the show and kind of be a, just be a guest and kind of do the streams together and just be on here to just talk about any experiences or anything like that, feel free to ask. I mean, we can do that at any time. It would be cool. All right, so let's go ahead and here, let me share this really quick. So this is my YouTube channel, and I'll also copy it in the chat link. So you can copy and paste it into a browser and it'll take you directly to the channel. So like I said, I'll be giving away a ghost box, RAM pod, whatever you want. Actually, I'd probably give away a couple of boxes. I don't know. Whatever. Why do you say that, Teresa? Nice. Thank you, Ian. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start up another session. All right, thank you, Aaron. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's see if it was getting a little crazy in here a little while ago, but it's kind of calmed down. But hopefully so the little girl will come through again. Emma and Ed. See if they'll come through again. Ed was saying he was Ed Warren last week. Because we asked Ed what his last name was, and Warren came through 3 times or so. So I don't know. But anyway, we'll see if they'll come through again. So let's go ahead and get started.
We're not.
You know, right? We may not broadcast.
Even yes. Clearly. Opinion.
Now.
This
And
Ed, are you here? I just heard you say Ed. Are you back with us?
with it's
For help, America.
Trump.
Who just said Rob? Does anybody have any messages for Heidi? Maureen, are you around? Does anybody have any messages for Maureen?
Some of
Melanie wants to know if her mom has any messages for her tonight. Does Jeff, Ray, or Tanya have any messages for Sandy? Is Patty Miller here? Tina wants to know if anybody has any messages for her.
which is
Who just said Cole?
okay.
to that only it's
Which is
Does anybody have any messages for me?
your
many.
did it
Ed, is Lorraine with you?
here is
Did you just say no? I heard a male say no in a very faint voice. Does anybody have any messages for Lily? Yeah? Who just said yeah? Michael? Does anybody have any messages for Judy? Josie, are you with Raina? I just heard a little kid. Who's that little kid that just came through? Does anybody have any questions for Aaron? Who just said Bobby? Who's the little kid coming through?
From
To help.
Does anybody have any messages about what happened this week with Melanie?
he was boys
Michael, are you here for Melanie?
which is
all of
Charlotte, can you please make yourself known on the REM pod, please?
day.
Yeah.
First
And
Are there any kids here with us tonight?
read
Who just said Rob?
more
Is Bill here with us?
positive
he will
Slide.
house
Two.
who's store
Ed, are you here with us?
from
pure
crown
Bruce, who do you have a message for?
Matt.
her
Ed?
message
by
so mother
seven.
Can any family or people watching Ian name themselves?
Nurse.
ox no
No problem.
Who keeps on saying my name?
Use the
die
Who just said Ed Warren?
store
Ed, if you're here, can you make the REM pod go off?
19 his everyone tell me
Ed, is that you here?
nurse.
Bruce holding 19
Peter, is that you saying my name?
Last.
UK
Or is that Ed setting off the REM pod again?
coffee blick paper but what's
Who just said Ian?
More.
how does and what expect
Melanie wants to know if her mom can sit off the REM pod.
to say people in down about how
Who just said light? Who set off the light? Who's the mail that just came through?
Fox or in this
Ed, are you still here with us? Who just said Ian?
his last stage
Terror.
wide
Ed, Christy says hello. Is Emma here too?
gov night on the what
In.
what
Be a
Guy
this Lebanon
Alright, who just said Ed and Ian?
never
Who's watching over Ian?
response
meeting.
Is Ed Warren here with us?
Understood.
Has brown to hope
I've
Pacific
Ed, are you upset with anybody?
sight
on
Who just said cops?
ability will move and what
understood.
life
U.S.
unique God's
All right, who's trying to contact Ian?
in
We keep on saying Ian.
soft direct
Gigi, is that you saying the piano?
So
target
All right, who's the little kid that keeps on coming through?
says
Ted?
now
who
statement
vote
Reese of
or
cringe
Emma, is that you here with us too?
or to lecture for younger care she's that
thank you.
early calls me he was
Emma, can you say hello?
has slept
Blood
serving
there were
Yeah, who just said kids?
bone rest
who was saved
To the spirits that are here, Aaron said he loves you.
of a minute
Emma, was that you that said hello?
horse vision of of police filming
Dave, who are you here to speak with?
and peace agreement that it
Who's sending off the REM pod?
but they control we and the road
Ian?
you in
don't want
need
government the U.S.
Who keeps on sending off the REM pod? Is that Emma?
to keep
Somebody just said I. Who's I?
this fight
Ian, do you know a Ted?
to be
five
trans
three
in what
Who just said yo?
Yo.
Was I
In
Repeat.
you
Squad.
Talib.
Ed?
This
Stability.
90
This
has a great plans.
one of them. And that.
Chance
Small.
You just said died.
Not like it.
select
When you
from to
because mom said
Lost
will thing to
in
to
the middle.
Mom said what?
order back
and
and pe
Ian?
with him.
pain and the whole I do
big
can change
Why are you here with us?
them
like
T
you know
respond say to be
Call their home.
like a
order
But look,
Tuesday
I
was fake.
come near
remember
Do it.
Dodo Street
and see.
to
but
Somebody just said portal? Is there an open portal here?
Reggie
with a
Somebody
Somebody?
spawn
Respond?
with original
family
Family?
yes.
I can tell
the great.
Alright, somebody just said hide children.
With
Who's hiding the children?
doctor
Just
order
report.
and now
you remember the
on only
Wrote my
budget which is
close it.
see Randwick.
Alright, we're gonna end this session.
Okay.
my vet
Who killed the child? Can you tell us who killed the child?
No,
sound
um,
on the
Technique.
You say Ted?
the brief
The
holiday
Somebody said effed her.
um,
Alright, we're gonna end the session.
edge
blow
Sorry guys, that was just getting
G
a little nasty. So
Boys like
now
as we
when I asked who killed the child, it said
believe
no
I effed her.
in Korean.
he said it
knowing that
At lunch.
drove
From the
gold exist
You're still hearing it? Huh. That's weird. Yeah, you guys might be a little bit off. I mean, a little behind, but if you hear me talking and when I say I'm ending it, and anyway, it's just really weird. Freaking the REM pods was going off. That was strange. Anytime Ed comes around or Emma, the REM pod always goes off. Yeah, that's Christy. You always stir up stuff. No, Ed is definitely not a good person. Ed comes around a lot. He was here, came through last week, came through. He comes through a lot. Um, yeah, you better be sorry. Christy always stirs things up. When she asked that question, when I threw it out there, yeah, that all hell broke loose. And I laugh. I mean, yes, I'm making light of it. Just because it was a little negative. I mean, it's sad with what it said. Um, yeah, I see her typing, Sandy. Hey, Cherie, welcome to the show. All right, guys, we're only 28 subs away. We're only 28 subs away from me doing the giveaway. So hopefully soon. Sandy, what do you want to try again? I don't know what that meant. So far tonight, um, so earlier, so before the show, I'm just gonna get Cherie a little caught up. So before the show started, and anybody else that tuned in, um, so earlier tonight, before the show started, I was kind of blowing vape smoke, and taking pictures of the vape smoke, just kind of doing an experiment with some ITC stuff, and then I captured something, so I didn't say what it was. Then during the one of the sessions, I asked what was captured in the vape smoke, and some spirit said dog a few times, and then it was saying vape. Um, and so I shared the picture, and yeah, it was a dog. It looks like a dog anyway. It's kind of interesting. But and then during this last session, well, then there was a bunch of replies, people getting replies. Ian and a few other people were, and then during this last session, Emma and Ed were coming through again, and they started setting off the REM pod again. So hasn't gone off again since. Yeah, it stopped. It went off a few times. So anyway, so that's what's been going on. It's been a little crazy so far. Yeah, exactly like last week. Well, in the funny thing is, like last week, um, there was a couple of disembodied voices that came through. A female. Um, yeah, it happened a couple of times, and there was some pounding going on, and there's no construction. I mean, it's freaking 1 o'clock in the morning. Is really light pounding coming from sound like the roof. Um, yeah, and there's nobody out there. So, so yeah, all that happened last week too. So, yeah, Ian, your name has been coming up a lot tonight. I don't know if it could be. So, weren't you saying you were asking who was watching you or something like that? I'm sorry if I mean it's hard to just keep up with all the questions on keeping them straight without rereading them. Yeah, that was yeah, so people were hearing um they heard the voices and the pounding, I think. I know the pounding for sure. Um but I don't know. I think a couple of people heard the voice. But anyway, yeah, I see her typing, Don. So here's the thing. So and I've said this for many years, and me investigating, I mean, I've been investigating for for a very long time. So I used to document the moon phase, um the tide, weather, temperature, um things like that. I would always document in all of my investigations. And anytime I investigated on a full moon, not once did I have any activity happen on a full moon. The most activity was always 2 days before the full moon or 2 days after a full moon. Um, those are the two most active moon phases that I have ever experienced. Also with the no moon, didn't get any activity. But it was always within those two time frames, activity was like through the roof. And with what Melanie said was like on last Friday, was it last Friday? Yeah, the full moon was on a Friday. So then on that Saturday night, Sunday morning, that totally made total sense. Yeah, it's the living that go crazy on the full moon. Maybe that's why the dead hide out and we don't get any activity. No, I'm not mad at you, Christy. I like that you keep me on my toes and talk crap. So Aaron says that there's spirit here with me tonight. Um so we'll see. Um I know that they're always asking for help, Aaron. Always. Yeah, there's always two, and there's two spirits, male and if a male, which is Ed, and the little girl who's Emma. Sorry, is yawning. Um, I try not to yawn on camera, so if I duck down, that means I'm yawning. Um, Christy, are you a bartender? See, sorry guys that we kind of go on tangents a little bit. I mean, we just like to talk between sessions. Um, yeah, Emma always she's been showing up a lot. You should have heard her on the first night. I think the first two sessions, she was very vocal and coming through on the ghost box. So Karen, so all right. Sorry guys if I bore you. For those of you that have been watching the show, but I'm gonna give a little bit of background again on this location. So next door was the Christian Church of Science, and the house that I'm in was the nursery school. So doing some investigating. Well, there's a little girl that I experienced when I first moved in. And then there was a gentleman that I experienced, but the gentleman that I experienced was was a homeowner that passed away. He's really not bad. I mean, whenever he's around, I'll smell cigarette smoke, but he's not malevolent or anything like that. But when there's the little girl that's around, I think that she was molested. Something bad happened to her also. I don't know if I don't know how she passed, but something bad happened to her. And anytime she's around, there's also a male, who's Ed. And then, then there's a female, another woman that she's been seen a few times. I've seen her about 4 or 5 times. So anyway, those are the spirits that are here. The woman I saw, like in the every time I experience them or I've seen their apparitions or shadows of them, it's always been during the day, never at night. And when the little girl has communicated with me verbally, and I heard her disembodied voice, has always been in the daytime, never at night or early morning. I hear her more here as I'm doing ghost box sessions, or she makes her presence known here early mornings. So anyway, what do you mean what's outside the front door? What do you mean by that? Yes, I hear you. Aaron asked me to say that out loud. Yeah, I know, Sandy. I mean, like I said, I didn't take a nap today, so I'll get my second win. I'm sorry for me yawning. I'm trying to drink up my rock star. Um, so outside the front door, um, well, I have basically two doors. The front door faces the main street, which is a dirt road. Um, but the door that I use for the front door, there's a driveway, but it faces the house next door. Pardon me. My live streams, they're only scheduled to last an hour, but they've always gone for over 4 hours. Um, Jeez, and it's only 1:40. No, exactly. As long as I don't fall asleep, I've never fallen asleep. Now it's your fault that I'm yawning. Yeah, right. The longest hour. Yeah, I mean my Sundays, just because I'm always up till like 5 in the morning. Um, so yeah, my Sundays. So I go to bed about 5. About after my show because it takes me a while to wind down. Then I'll finally fall asleep about 5. Then I'm up by 9. But then I have to try to go to bed early, so get ready for work the next day. But luckily, right now, my work mornings don't start until 9, so I get to sleep in a little bit. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Stop saying yawning. It's making me yawn. All right, let's go ahead and start up another session. Thank you, everybody, for making me laugh. Um, Stop it. Stop saying yawning. I'm not looking at the chats anymore. I'm not going to watch the chats anymore. That's it. I'll just talk. Yeah, it was when was that? 2 or 3 weeks ago when I started crying just because the energy got so intense. Um I didn't look at the camera. I know that when I was crying, I was looking down and I wiped away my tears and then I looked up. Um Stop it. Stop making fun of me. You guys are making me yawn. All right. We're going to start up another session. Yeah, this is funny. Oh my god. All right. You just heard a cat growl? All right, Sandy, I'm not watching your chats anymore. I'm going to ignore them. I'm trying to, like, not even look at your chats anymore. Nope. I'm not looking. Damn it. Christy's doing it too. You guys need to stop. There, I took you off. I had to do a big yawn, so I had to do it off camera. All right, let's go ahead and start up another session. Does anybody have any questions before we get started? Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a real quick break. Maybe that'll help too. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just bear with me. All right, I'm back. So let's go ahead and get started again. I'm sorry you keep on getting calls there, Melody. Just silence your phone. All right, next time I leave, I'll leave the mic on. I'll just walk away. I just put up that screen so everybody that's tuning in just doesn't hear dead silence. I mean, at least they see something. That's the only reason why I'd leave it there. I can't leave the mic on and just have a blank screen. This software's dumb. Or actually, I know how I could do it next time. We'll figure it out. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and get started.
that
planning. It's
Go.
certificate.
the or supply for a one. The new found
Point.
and for you or what? Supply best order and all supply for foreigners.
Every thing.
This is pop downals
He put
with
with
for
declare
mass also
well. She
Still
ice
free with
measure
with the
but
making
color
would be snap
perfect.
we are to a or
Chase
check
go.
etc.
to
Oh God. Press
Here's
as you
came
leader
lines
battle
to a
and
focus
on the
Pray
runners
we
when
between
and now
All right, who's here with us tonight?
for
and
dot
time
Who keeps on asking for help?
team home
from the west
but
family
death
Who just said died and death?
had
from child
Who just said killed? Who was killed?
look
west
detail
other was
fame
on
time and
George logical
the owner
you find
carrying
those
DC have a
stood up
where next
brought out
all of
under
with each
these
wrong
receipt no
honesty
message
range
where call help or seeds and you really out
Who just asked for help?
is high
show
exactly
with a great
protected
above
scale and we're gonna
meetings or meetings
five
right stop
listen
versus on
with an
find
Who keeps on asking for help?
plant
to run
help
all the
Who's the male asking for help?
under the
buddy
Did somebody say Edith?
and
everywhere
now
you get
so they
there's a
sap
shown
brain
How can we help you?
something like as much so
for one
Predicted the
Play that with and understand.
sense of the market. Lori, most songs. Just can't.
Who said the mirror?
Time. If the
Prompt
I meant
popular.
staff
First from the way did
was very
Republic
design.
have
Is somebody trying to communicate through the mirror?
talk show.
Opposite. Smith last year.
Australia
Use
Night language.
in
about
Majority.
my bus. Imagine
your
Perverting as the
On your
PM block.
perhaps
Why don't we already?
prediction
with his
It's actually
green
Was somebody
lines.
evident
finger
wrong.
infant
the world.
Need to
bush
Our listeners
environment
who just said addiction?
All Freud station.
more country. Somebody
infant
Ian?
about
alter the very
sending
from one
and
immediately to the
Who's the
then
secret.
Is the little girl spirit around Ashley when she's at work?
Certainly
we're tunneling
and
in the month
wants to receive.
for when with that
Aaron wants to know if spirit are part of his family and who are they?
Be the
because
Clinton. The fact
steps question
the reason
help.
you see the
age and
Who just said help?
from
mercy
specific guy tension
Did not
takes a lot or
place why
advance
only is that
bring
the event own
Who's trying to send a message to Australia to you, Teresa?
very
3.
Does anybody have any messages for Lily?
Non
yes
running the it's
that
Not so good? What's not so good?
over investigate
being
exchange
out of
the panic
being right
not
in show
actually
see
doubt
yeah.
look at
the beginning
to have been
is
filing
Who's asking for help? Can you give us a name, please?
language for
actually not
Part of the
this
bunch of
language of if that
urging
at that
no act
Woman? Who's the woman?
what he filing
and boss
to
the
people
so
they should
all we got.
Aaron wants you to know that his family to know that he'll help them as much as he can help.
contact
hard
And he also needs your help.
attention
Who's asking about the children?
According to on
Who just said knock knock?
coming up in young
No.
human being.
Elaine, are you here with us?
You want to be
How?
Here?
clear
Makes sense. Work.
more
Who needs help? Can you tell us who needs help?
drug
Did you just say Edith?
Just
Trump health.
Who's the male that asked for help?
Oh, and really can't
Where you different
without that
banking.
gap
Yeah. Week.
or
Who just said mom? Aaron said he heard you, mom.
Ebo. You be
support willing to
trying
radio.
Yeah, Melanie, I heard that too.
reason it
Aaron says, mom, that he hears you.
Hey.
or
Thing. It's something.
does thing
Out how right. Speak.
at a high
Yeah, I heard the deep voice too.
report
But what else?
like
How do you need help? What can we do to help you?
is like
Oh.
say
Yeah, we want to know how we can help you.
on his they can model the some pop power
Who just said Dominic?
for help circular CIA fighting vague and unexpected last it's about temporal CIA
And
convert
and
that's what I'm
in order.
source of major
Are
time
All right, we're going to stop the session now.
but what an article major what I've
Yeah, that session just was yeah, I don't know. Somebody just kept on asking for help, but there wasn't any names coming through. That was strange. I mean, it was hard session. Yeah, that was Yeah, there was some weird laughing going on. I don't know. It was just a little strange. It's gotten a little strange. The energy's like totally different. No, you can't leave, Melanie. Yeah, I know. The energy is pretty calm. It's totally changed. Yeah, just the energy totally changed. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I mean, I pick up on a lot of things with other people, like friends or somebody that's it's kind of weird. Wow, that's pretty crazy right now. But I'll pick up on things like with people that I know. But as far as like family, I never pick up anything. It's just really strange. The story about medicine, not not as far as I know. With medicine, I don't know. Yeah, I've never had any loved ones come to me either. I mean, it's weird. No, I totally agree that I mean, we'll get signs, but yeah, I never get any messages or I mean, I don't know, it's just weird. I just and that's possible too. Somebody was probably just giving you a sign there, Raina. I don't know. So we'll see if Gigi is here later during the next session. That's okay. You know I was giving you crap. Maybe we'll channel some more energy in here to get some more people communicating. Yeah, that was weird. Like on Christmas Day, um, so on Christmas Eve, I have like my dog's urn. Well, I have two urns on the shelf from a couple of dogs that have passed. Um, one of my dogs I was super close with. Anyway, um, I put their stockings up on Christmas Eve. I always do that, even though they've passed. I always put out their stockings, and I always put something in their stockings. And on Christmas morning, I was sitting on the couch, and a bird flew in and landed on top of my dog's urn, and it sat there for a good 5 minutes. So then it flew out into the kitchen. So I followed it out, and there was another bird in there also. So I was like, wow, two birds are in here. That was kind of a trip. So they weren't afraid or anything. They were like hanging out for a while in the kitchen. And I just figured that they would freak out when I walked in there. But no, they were fine. They were like just sitting there looking around. So I'd left the kitchen door open. Then I opened up the screen door and propped it open, and they were in there for a good, I don't know, 20 minutes, and then they flew away. So it was kind of crazy. That just reminded me with what Nora said about the butterfly. So that's why I shared that story. I know I said that story the week of the show, well, a couple of days after Christmas on the show. But anyway, so actually, what I did was I went out and bought a bird feeder um, a few weeks ago and put it out just because of that happening. I figured, you know what, I'm going to put some food out, let the birds eat. Yeah, I see you, Sandy and Dawn. Sandy, are you watching this on TV? Because you said you switched TVs. Just curious. All right. What time is it? Damn, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it till 4. Oh, that's pretty cool, Sandy. Well, see, you get to see me yawn on the big screen. Yeah, Heidi, I know I'm just struggling. Yeah, my dogs don't eat the bird food that or bird seed that falls on the ground. Don, I don't know if I can. I know I was on pretty late last week. Sandy, it was like, I don't know. It was probably in the mid 70s, maybe. All right, I'll stay up a little bit longer. We'll do another session. Yeah, I know. I do. I went out and bought like I think I bought like 8 rock stars. I actually got to go stock up on some more. I just try to buy because there's a flavor that I do like. Um, so I try to find. I go and buy as much as I can of that flavor. Whenever I find them, I buy at least 12, or sometimes even a case. Even though I'm yawning, don't worry about it. I'm still trying to be a trooper. I'm not going to um, fall asleep. All right, so I'm wondering if I should just go grab a water real quick. Let me do that, and I'm going to leave the mic on, so I'm just going to walk away for a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What did you hear, Aaron? What's going on with the red candle? So I grabbed a handful of nuts too. All right. Yeah, I know that sounded bad, Dawn. So you guys heard it sound something that sounded like a cough, like smoker's cough. You guys are bad. Yep, these nuts. All right, Corey, have a good meeting and see you next week. Sorry, Corey has to cut out. So, so here's something interesting. Um, so this is something that we were talking about last week. Um, and I've talked about it in the past. So a lot of times, so we're going to talk about spirit communication. So a lot of times, what people have experienced is, um, if you ever do like EVP recordings, just using a recorder, or even you'll hear it on video, like if you're on camera and you hear it back during playback. Spirit will also mimic your voice. It's like they use your vocals to communicate. It's like um, they piggyback on you or onto your vocals. So it sounds like somebody's manipulating your voice. But it's actually happens to quite a few people. And we've talked about so yeah, it's kind of interesting. So anyway, so when you're doing like an EVP recording, or like I said, you're doing a video, um, you're on camera during an investigation or something, and like one time, um, I think it's up on my YouTube channel. We went to uh, an old insane asylum, and I was filming and I was describing what looked like claw marks on the window, on the door. And so I was describing what I was seeing on camera. And then when I watched it back later, I was talking about that. And then in my voice, I said, so wow, these are pretty cool. I mean, looks like claw marks. And I was like, it's pretty interesting. And then it says, yeah, now get the F out, in my voice. And there was nothing, I didn't say that. Why would I say that? Um so anyway, yeah, it was pretty interesting. Um so so you guys are hearing something else besides my voice? Wow. Good night, Nora. See, I'm not hearing anything. That's weird. All right. I want to try something really quick. Let's see. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try that vape trick real quick. I just want to try something. I'll try one more time. Hold on. So I was choking on. I still had something in my mouth. All right. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Try one more. Yeah, exactly. These nuts. it's just hard. I mean, trying to get the timing down. One of these looks kind of freaky, but the hell. All right, let me try one more. No, there's nothing. No, there's no nicotine. This is like zero nicotine. It's just juice. Don't worry, it's not weed or anything. THC. If it was, I wouldn't be blowing it out, just taking a hit and blowing it out. Melanie, can you hear me? All right. So anyway, yeah, it's just hard to get the angle right. I just gotta play with it. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do another session. Is there anybody here with us?
Virus.
Who said yes? Is Tanya here with us tonight? Hey Melly, how you doing? Mark, are you here with us? Did anybody have a message for Reina?
Not.
Well, thank you, Melanie, for that compliment.
What?
I'm good, Millie.
Group.
Elaine, are you still here with us? Does anybody have any messages for Regina?
Shouldn't. And with select.
Who keeps on saying Sandy? Gigi, are you here with us?
Orb.
Who just said orb?
Comes any place here. Who stand line students says
Online.
Elaine, Aaron wants you to know that he loves you.
Cover
Who just said Cindy?
keepers.
Are you here with us?
You bet. When then
Who just said help?
because there was a push a professor.
All right, somebody just said Cindy again. Who's asking for Cindy? Who's asking for help?
They game to the throw.
Who's asking for help?
Is now news. Nation. That's all. What is
Rod.
called? Threw down. Our push.
Ed, are you here with us again?
We're all pals. Really got it. He did. We find all there in girl not and great, but you know the
Who died? Can you tell us who died?
of the it's the in private
Who said him?
the book so
Can somebody set off the REM pod or blow out the candle?
right back. Mission
Who's here with us?
A drive.
and
life.
Who just said dead?
Lies that
Hey, the football about the
in your life. You,
keep
the one
did they go.
You got
were killed with it. It's the
to
I would
buying that will give
in all
often facing cheat code. Here's life. Him, Eddie.
Who just said Eddie?
Fill your hates.
Ed, are you here with us again?
salute
You're as
I
joy.
call
Is your
word
percent
and call
behind the document of Jesus.
Who just said Jesus?
Him.
Are you with Jesus?
Work follow him.
and
He's additional or you Jesus the end. Listen.
Who's asking for Jesus? Somebody just said Michael. Who just said I'm dangerous? Ed? Ed, if you're here with us, set off the REM pod again, please. Ed, is that you again? Is that you setting off the REM pod again?
help.
Ed, are you asking for help? Alright, that's weird.
You're not.
Yeah, so something happened on the ghost box. It just like totally killed it. I don't know what's happening with the REM pod. That's weird. That's just weird. It's still going off. That was weird. Every time I turn around and then it starts going off again. Who's here with us? It's crazy. No, yeah, there's a blue light in the background. No, it's just a light effects in the background. Who's here with us? Can you blow out the candle? That's really strange. I want to reset it real quick. Yeah, something's making it go off. It's weird. Sorry, I was just reading the comments. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it was going off earlier. It's still going off a little bit, but now it's stopped. Come on, if you're going to set it off, set it off. Set it off like you were setting it off a little while ago. If you're still here with us. While the candle's going crazy. The candle's just like going totally crazy right now. The red candle. If you're still here, set off the REM pod. Or make the candle go really high. All right. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Julie, so what? Where are you seeing the dark shadows? If you're going to set off the REM pod, set it off. Set it off like you were a minute ago. You keep on losing your feed? That's weird. What's going back and forth? What are you seeing? Well, there's like a light effects behind me. So I don't know if that's what you're seeing. Yeah, so the blue light, I mean, I could turn it off. Yeah, the blue light does move. It's just a light effect. But the REM pod keeps on going off. It's barely going off too, and that's um yeah, I don't know. It's 3 o'clock. It's the witching hour. So Spirit, if you need help, you need to go talk to Aaron. The blue light, it's like a projector. Yeah, the energy this week is pretty light. Last week it was super intense. And very, very heavy. Um but somebody's still here with me. They're not sending off the REM pod fully. Did I scare you away? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's. So who's here with me? Can you tell us your name, please? If somebody's here with me, come over here and stand next to me and talk into the microphone. Or come over and touch me. Yeah, the other candle just died. I don't get it. See, and it's every time I turn around. Aaron wants you to go to him. Yeah, the candle went out. Um, no, I didn't like the candle. The other candle went out. It just burned out. It was done. Why are you making the REM pod go off? If you want it to go off, just set it off. Yeah, it's pretty calm. Um, oh no, I might call it a night. So, Julie, yeah, I'm not sure why they're in your flat. Um, how often do you see the dark shadows in your flat? When did you start seeing them? You started seeing them what? Not too long ago, was it? Sandy, I couldn't find you, so sorry. Just look me up. I'm on Facebook also. You can find me on Facebook. So if you guys want to add me to Facebook, go ahead and do that. Hold on one sec. Here. My link is down below. You're welcome, Sandy. Thank you. So just so I'm just reading over all the comments. Um all right. All right, guys. So I'm gonna head out. But everybody, thank you for watching, and everybody have a good week. And I'll see you guys next week.